What's up, baby? Man, what's on zone, man? It is a fantastic day. I can't complain. God woke me up, and the rest is up to me. And how you doing? I always say that, man. Don't complain because you woke up. You know what I mean? God has given you the breath, the lung capacity, your heart is beating. The rest is up to you. That's just how it is. That's how I look at it. I hope everything is going well for you guys, man. Today, we're going to get into, do you actually know what you're making on your interest? All right. And the reason I'm doing this today, because I'm going to get y'all high on knowledge. Because it's Friday. Some of y'all ain't got no job, and you ain't got nothing to do. Let's get into it, baby. All right. Now, I want some of you guys to respond to this question right here on my YouTube page. Because I've tested it. And be honest when I say this. Just be honest. Just write down EQ, you right. I didn't know. I was telling my wife, I said, I'm going to go around and ask people. I'm going to do a test. So I went up to the first person. I said, hey, what's going on, bro? Hey, what's going on, E? Got a question for you. Yeah. Who you bank with? And they'll tell me. I said, you like him? Yeah, I've been with him for years, man. I said, what are you making on your interest on your checking and savings? Huh? Huh? What are you making on your interest and savings? On your interest on your checking and savings. Hell, I don't know, E. Okay. So why you asked that? As I said, I'm just doing a test. I did this 8 times. Not one person actually knew what they were making on interest on their checking and savings. They was guessing at it, some of them. Well, I don't know, probably 0.1. I said, what? 0.1? I said, wow! Say it again! Say it again! Next Friday, on Pinky. I was like, really? All right, man, let's get into this. Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. Anyway, man, back in the day, banks paid you for keeping your money in their bank. Why? This is how bank works, gentlemen and ladies. And you might have your babies there too. You love the kids. Teach them young, you heard? A bank only works if it has money in it. The more money in it, the more money they can loan out to get their interest. That's just how it works. If you think your money just sitting in the bank and you're looking at money when you go to your account, those are numbers. Your money is gone. It's loaned out. You're just looking at numbers. Do you really think that you can actually wire $150 to your kid through a wire? They're wiring numbers. Think about that. Anyway, let's do this. Back in the day, they gave you top dollar for your money sitting in their bank. Well, if you sit your money in the bank, we give you so much interest. So you made money while your money is sitting in there because you're an investor of that bank or you're an investor of that credit union. But they changed the rules. Okay, this ain't about politics. I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat, left wing, right wing, chicken wing. I don't give a who what you believe. This is just facts. This here is brainstorming. Just what I do, dog. Okay, the reason the bubble popped, the economy, years ago, because the bank was loaning money that they knew people couldn't pay back. So the last administration put restrictions on them so it wouldn't happen again. In other words, they was being greedy. As long as they was getting interest, they didn't care. That's how it went. But now our previous administration have lifted the restrictions off the big banks and the big corporations, all that. They're back to their old games again. Like I said, I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat. I don't care what you believe. The proof is in the pudding. And I'm about to make the pudding. Check this out. All right. Now you can go in and get a loan. They'll give you money. They'll give you this, they'll do that. Back to the old routine. Anyway, let me show you what the wave of the future is. First, the banks are making billions off of you. Not millions. Billions. How do I know this? I read the Wall Street Journal. You can read it too, it'll tell you. Now, the reason for them lifting it, well, they're going to pass it down to the consumer. That means lifting the restrictions, that is. That never works. They ain't passed crap down. Be in mind, they're making billions. Watch this. But they're only giving you 0.001% for keeping your money in their bank. Where's the pass down? We're talking about football or banking? Because ain't no pass down to you. You can't even buy a Big Mac with that at the end of the year. They're slicing and dicing you. Know what your interest rate is before you put your money into a bank or a credit union. I don't care what you use. You're an investor of this bank. Remember that. Your money is in this bank. You should be getting paid for your money sitting there. They're not going to pay you? Go find somebody else. Just being honest with you. Now, I'm going to show you why a lot of these banks trying to save money by not giving you nothing. One, most banks don't own the building. They're renting the building. They got rent to pay. Two, they got to pay property tax. That building is sitting on. The owner got to pay property tax, so he's going to charge them more rent. So therefore, it's sucking the money out of the bank. The bank has to go pay employees. So all this is withdrawing from this bank. So they can't pass that on to you. Here we go. Let me show you how to make your money. Listen carefully. You can beat this. Here's the wave of the future. You heard it first on the EQ channel. I'm telling you. Introducing online banking. A lot of y'all say, I heard that online banking, man, but they ain't got no building. You are correct. They ain't got no property that they sit on, Correctamundo. I don't even see the employees, dog. You're correct. Everything that you just asked me, you're correct. But let me solve that problem for you. No building passes on to you. No property tax passes on to you. Less employees passes on to you. If you think I'm lying, watch this. I just went to Ally a couple of weeks ago. I investigated them first before I went. I always investigate. You don't got to choose Ally. There's more out there. I said, what do you guys give me for my checking and savings on my interest for putting my money into your bank? Oh, Mr. Jones, we would give you 2.10%. Say that again. We would give you 2.10% for your return for putting your money in our bank. I said, how often does that fluctuate? He said, we may go down a decimal of a point. But most of the time, that number goes up. There's your problem solved right there. This is the wave of the future. Why? No employees, no building, no taxes. And they're showing you that they can pass it on to you. This industry here is making billions, but they're not going to pass it on to you. They're not. They're going to pocket that. If you sit your money in your bank, man, you should be making money off your money. They're using your money to loan out. And they're giving you pennies. This is going to continue to rise because they're going to start competing for your money. Pay attention. It's your money. You work for it. This right here is the wave of the future. And okay, you got another question. Well, E, how do I talk to somebody, man? They are online. I've tested Ally. I'm not making a commercial for Ally. I'm not. There's other banks out there online that do the exact same thing. It might be able to beat Ally, but Ally is what I like. I investigated the rest of them. I chose it. If I find something different, I'll let you know. But, okay, you say, well, they ain't got no business. How am I supposed to come in contact with them? Call them. I've been touching them almost daily. I call them just seeking to reach them. They 24 hours too. So I call them. They've always answered questions. They always answer the phone. Well, say, if I want to get my money, how do I contact somebody? They send you a bank card, just like any other bank will. You can go to any ATM machine that you want and get your money. I know what you're thinking. Well, they gonna charge me for using another bank. You are correct. They may charge you $2.50 to $3 to get your money out of that bank. Well, man, I ain't doing that. Charging me, getting my money out of the bank. Oh! Say it again. Say it again. I got you, dog. Ally will allow you to have 5 to 7 transactions a month. A month, which I can't think of the last time I used the ATM machine, to be honest with you. Watch this. Watch how smooth they are. Well, Mr. Jones, we know this. So what we'll do, we'll allow this. But at the end of the month, we'll give you this back. Say what? Oh, say it again. Say it again. They're giving your money back now. That's a beautiful thing, man. You ain't losing nothing. But you gaining something. You see? This is the wave of the future. And I know it's the wave of the future because my wife, we went down to Georgia this weekend. Last weekend, it was tax-free. They even got a pharmacy drive-through with no people. Just punch in the code or whatever, and your medicine come out. Give you a code online, whatever. You print it out, take it over there, punch it in, your code, and your medicine comes out. Stay tuned. Watch what I tell you. It's the wave of the future, homie. See, I pay attention to all this stuff because it interests me. It does. That's why I read all the time. Like one guy told me, you can do all that reading you want, man, da-da-da-da-da. My question to you can watch all the TV you want. We'll see who scored the most points. We'll see who bank account does this. And who attention span does that. Reality shows and all that stuff on TV don't interest me. I want to know what's going on. All right, man. Check this out for yourself. Don't believe what I'm telling you. I'm just a messenger, dog. So, you gotta be cool, man. Probably the longest video I done made. But I want you guys to do this, man. I want you to investigate this, man. And answer that question on my YouTube page. Be honest. Do you know what your bank is giving you for keeping your money in their bank? That's the question for the day. All right, y'all be cool, man. Deuces.